Now, actually having an actor get into the Mississippi River, or even the idea of anyone swimming across it, is nearly impossible. It's a very wide river with tons of currents. So we used the Pearl River in Monticello as a substitute. Now, the Pearl is still very dangerous. I'd actually filmed on it once before for the ending of my Western Blood Country. And my grandfather had always warned me about the Pearl. He said, be careful. It's a lot more dangerous than it looks. Well, it being a Travis Mills shoot, of course, there were some curveballs that we didn't see coming. One of them was that the river was actually in flood stage at the time that we were filming. I mean, it was like 10, 15 feet higher than it was normally. And the spot that the cinematographer, Jared, and I had scouted was actually completely gone. You couldn't be there. So we had to find another spot for Red and Oklahoma Kid to be by the river. On top of that, I didn't realize at first that I had cast an actor who can't swim. Herman Johnson, terrific actor, can't swim. So the possibility of putting him in the Pearl River during flood stage was not going to happen. I do take chances on my movies, but in my opinion, they're calculated risks. That was not a calculated risk. However, as I often do, I had a little something else in mind as a possibility. We were filming the scene close to dusk. And I remember when we wrapped the dialogue part of it, I looked at Jared, our cinematographer, and said, how much more light do we have? He said, about 10, 15 minutes. And I said, all right, we're doing it. No one knew what I meant. But I looked at Herman and I say, get in your regular clothes. I'm putting your outfit on. I looked at our makeup artist and I said, whatever you got in your kit, you need to make my neck look brown because I'm going in that water. So I put on his clothes and she blackened up my neck and my ears. And I got in that really cold water. And the further you went in, the colder it got. And I swam out as far as I felt comfortable doing, which wasn't that far, but I started to feel that current, the real river current, grab me, and I stopped and came back. And of course, the cinematographer wanted to do a second take, but I said no. And amazingly, no one knows that that's me. And there were even some behind the scenes pictures in color taken from behind. And people have commented and said, Herman, we're so proud of you that you got in the water. But no, that was my little stunt in Texas Red.